Hey everyone, welcome to the second edition of the Wool Hobby vlog in English. I had so many nice comments on my first English vlog that I decided to record another one soonish. I did record a Dutch vlog yesterday and I'm sorry for the people who already checked that out because, well, of course, in this English edition, the same projects will be shown, but that's just the way it is. Welcome. My name is Linda. I am on Ravelry and on Facebook and Instagram. I'm known as Wool Hobby, and I also use the name Wool Hobby for my designs. Many of you are knitting the Lentil Cowl for Lent, the 40 days before Easter, with me, and also many of you knitted the Advent project last year, so Advent 2021 that was, and thank you for being so kind to join. And I hope you like what I make, and I hope you like the instructional videos, and well, I do my best, that's all I can do. I live in Nijkerk, that's about right in the middle of the Netherlands, and I live with my husband Rob, and we have 3 grown children who all are living elsewhere, studying and stuff, and but they come home every once in a while. And this weekend, today it's a Monday, but on Saturday my youngest son was at home. Yesterday our daughter, who is the youngest of 3, was at home, and today our oldest son will arrive, so yay! I'm always really happy when they visit. It's always nice to see them. So let's start with what I'm wearing. My cherry blossom barf scarf is finished. It's of course based on the float pattern by Dawn Barker. And she didn't call her pattern cherry blossom barf scarf, but I wouldn't know why, because it really makes me think of the cherry blossom leaves all over my scarf. This scarf turned out huge. If I hold it like this, I'm holding it midway the scarf, so it's twice my wingspan. I dyed the yarn myself, and this is an assigned pooling project, so every time your yarn changes color, that's your cue to do something special with it. And in this case the special thing is knit a tiny blossom. It's not exactly the shape of scarf that I like. I like my more crescent one, crescent shaped, but I made a decision to knit it like this, and we will just see if I like to wear it. I like to wear my scarves around my shoulders, and this model is really not very suitable to wear it like that. So we'll just see. I finished off with an I-cord bind off, and I had a mini that was completely dyed in the purple and hot pink, the same colors that I used for the yarn I used for the body. And well, what can I say? I think I ended with around 500 something stitches. I showed how huge it is. There's nothing more to tell about, really. I did get to cross off another square on my crafty bingo card. Finish my cherry blossom barb scarf. That was one of the squares on my bingo. And this bingo is a game that's being played in the Bling Your String thread on Ravelry, in the Bling Your String group, I should say. And Serafina will be more than happy to provide you with an empty bingo card, and then you can come up with 24 projects yourself, and then just knit, knit, knit and cross off. At the end of June, beginning of July, you get an opportunity to make 3 changes. So if you have fallen out of love with a project, or if you just started something else that you really want to finish, you can change 3 things on your bingo card, and that's it. So you really need to think about what you are going to put on here, because this is my 3rd year, and the first year I was way too specific and I didn't finish many squares, I think. The 2nd year was better, but I tore a tendon in my shoulder mid-21, so I could not knit very much for a very long time. And this year I really try to be a bit non-specific with the projects that I put on here. Just to see if I can do a better job than the first year that I played. So what's on this bingo card? Fingerless mitts or wrist warmers. Knit with pre-2020 yarn. Oh, and I should explain that if I knit fingerless mitts with pre-2020 yarn, I can only cross off 1 square. You can't do a project with beads in lace weight with pre-2020 yarn and make something for the shoulders and cross off 4 squares. That's not the way it works. Each project just represents 1 square. Unless I have a square that says spin and ply 2 skeins of the combo spin in progress. I have already 1 skein finished. I'm working on the 2nd one. So then I can cross off a square, but I also have a square that says something in hand spun. So I could use that combo spin yarn for my something in hand spun square. But well, then I need to finish it first, of course. Knit with pre-2020 yarn. Still working on that. The combo spin, I just explained that. Then I have a square that says finish braid-a-lot. Braid-a-lot is a Sock Madness pattern from 2 or maybe even 3 years back. I already have 1 sock finished, and the 2nd sock I have already done the cuff and the collar work with the Latvian braids on the top and the bottom of that. But I do need to finish the leg and the foot of the 2nd sock, so that's on here. Knit a gnome. I do have many of the gnome patterns, but I've never knitted one, so I thought it was a nice idea to do that somewhere this year. My textured project is already crossed off. That was my Batat by Stephen West. My Hipsulize and Caroselli is already also crossed off because I finished those in January, I think. Then I have on here Try a New Technique. I already started that project because that will be my fox paws project. That's the one with all the stacked stitches. I think I showed it last vlog, the English vlog as well. I'm not completely sure, but it will come out of hibernation soon, and then I will show it. Then I have Steek, which I already did. I did steek my cardigan, but I'm still working on the sleeves and I need to knit the button band. A square that says make a gift. Yeah, well, I finished another square that said hat because I finished a muscle burrow. But this is a children's size, so I could have crossed off the make a gift because obviously I'm not going to wear this myself, and my children are all grown up as well, so this will be gifted for sure. The muscle burrow hat. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the pattern written by Isolde Teague. A very clever pattern, any gauge, any yarn. She explains it really well, what you should do to increase, to get up to the point that it's wide enough, and then you knit the stockinette forever and ever, and then you decrease in the same way you made your increases. Weave in ends before you have too small of a hole here, and then you fold it like this, and you have a slouchy hat, or fold up the brim and a child can wear it like this. So it's really nice and warm because it's double thick. And this is my head square, not my make a gift square. So that will happen, a gift. Then I have a square that says a lace project. I have a project on the go. The True Colors scarf, and I think that's well, I'm sure it's made out of singles. I'm not completely sure if it defines it as lace weight, but I also have some lovely lotus yarns yak in my stash, and that has been sitting there for a couple of years. So this might be the year that it's going to be used and that I will actually make something out of it. I bought that yarn in Cambridge, England, to make the Viajante, a pattern by Martina Behm, and it's like a huge poncho that you can wear by pulling it over your head. But if you take it off and you stretch it out flat, you can use it as a wrap or a scarf. It's stockinette forever. I just said that this is stockinette forever, but check out the Viajante. I will link it down here. That is stockinette forever. But also her Nuvem, also a Martina Behm pattern, that is also stockinette forever. And somehow I always need a super easy knit on the needles to take anywhere or watch a movie or, well, whatever. So who knows what might happen. Then I have leg warmers on my bingo card. I have knitted one pair of leg warmers years ago as a gift for someone. I don't have leg warmers myself, so I'm not sure if I will make a pair for me or a pair as a gift. Just have to see, or maybe they will be switched mid-year. Not sure. Design an advent project. I'm not working on that already. Design a pair of socks. I am working on 4 designs, which will be in Dutch for starters, I think. So, but it will probably be translated, because who doesn't love a nice, easy pair of socks, right? I need to finish my Domino Stash Burger Afghan. It has been on the needles for quite some time, and I think it's really time that it's finished somewhere this year. It's still in hibernation. The next square is finish heel, toe, do, si, do. And that is something I'm working on at the moment. I finished the first sock last Friday, I think. This is a pattern by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. I have 72 stitches cast on. The ribbing is knit through back loop purl 1. 60 rounds on the leg. Just a regular heel flap and gusset, and a super easy 2-row pattern, which gives a lovely effect if you use some kind of striping yarn. This is Opal Beauty, and this is a yarn that contains vitamin E and Edelweiss extract. It's really soft and it gives a really nice fabric, so I'm curious to see how they will keep up wearing them. And this weekend I knitted the second leg, and I just did the heel flap and the heel turn and picked up the gusset stitches. So from here on out it's just decreasing the gusset and just continuing the pattern, but super easy. Yesterday we watched a movie, I don't know the name. It's about the landing on the moon with Ryan Gosling and Claire Foyle. Am I right? She's the queen in The Crown. The young queen. Yeah, I think her name is Claire Foyle. And it was a very nice movie. And it did give me a good chunk of knitting time. So happy about that. Then I have a cowl on my bingo card. And the current mystery knit along project is my Lentil Cowl. It's knitted in the 40 days of Lent, like I said earlier, and we just passed the 20-day mark last week, so I can show you the first half of my cowl. The second half is, well, knitted on top of course, but then folded inward. And then with a 3-needle bind off, the cowl will be finished. So I'm not going to show the inside, because that is all the patterns that still have to come out. Well, we are on day 23 today, I think. But I will finish the inside once the project is over. I'm using Schoppel Sterke 6. 6. And I really like the way the Shoppel yarn changes color. It's really pretty. So the grey is one thread and the rest is all another thread. And I think the effect is beautiful in a colorwork cowl like this. So that's the lentil. And I can cross cowl off as soon as Lent is over, and I can show the whole cowl to the world. My cowl with Advent minis is already finished. I finished that in January, I think. Then I have something for the shoulders on my card. Like I said, I have the True Color shawl on my needles in hibernation, but it is on my needles. But I also started the Ukraine Snoot last week, and this is what I have so far. This is a pattern that was available for free to to point out the awful situation in Ukraine at the moment. This is the way it will be worn. So it will grow that way and it will get bigger and bigger. I hope this blocks out. I think so. I have been trying to stretch it out a little, and I think I will manage to block it out flat. I am using yarn that is dyed by my friend Esther. It's Drops Nord, and this is the first skein, and then we have this as the second skein. You see there are still bits of orange in this one. And then I have a third one, which is a really nice follow-up to the second one. And then of course I have the neutral Drops Nord. It's an alpaca wool nylon blend, I think. It's really nice and soft and squishy, and well, the garter stitch fabric adds to the squishiness. I did start out with the orange and the neutral one, but here I already added a stripe in the second color, and I added one leaf in the second color. And I'm not going to make this science-based or anything. I'm just going to pick up the new yarns whenever I feel like it could use a second or a third color. So, and this one is already, well, maybe I've used half of it, something like that. So I'm just winging it. And I hope it will be beautiful. I think it will. Then I have the something in hand spun on my bingo card. I already talked about that. I don't have a plan yet. I do like the combo spin I'm working on at the moment a lot. I will add in a picture, and it's really a huge amount that I'm spinning up, so I could go anywhere with that amount of yarn. I could pick a cardigan or maybe the Nuvem. Some knitters are just horrified by a project like Nuvem or Viayant, but like I said, I just always need a very easy project on the go, and those you can just knit on forever. So we'll see. Knit a pattern from library. I also have another hat on the needles, which was already in my library, so maybe I'm going to finish that and use it for this particular square. And my last square says something with beads. I don't have a bead project on the needles at the moment, but oh well, it's only March 28 today, so I still have plenty of time to come up with something. Let's see if there's something else I need to talk to you about. No, I don't think so. The Dutch vlog was a little longer because people asked me about the way I hold my yarn when knitting with two colors, and they asked me about what needles I like best. So I rambled on about, well, everything from very cheap circular needles to my Chiaogu set that I have. But, well, those were particular questions from Dutch knitters, so I don't think you will be interested. And if you are, just ask and I will record it again sometime. For now, I'm almost at 30 minutes. So it might be a good time to finish this vlog. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give a thumbs up, because that helps the Wool Hobby YouTube channel to grow and to for other knitters to get to know it. So that would be really nice, really appreciate it. And well, for now I would say happy knitting, and I talk to you next time. Bye!